Hello everyone, this is Drone, and I am here to bring you my top 10 favorite Pokemon. Now, this list is my personal opinion, and I would like for you guys to send me your list of your top 10, or tell me where you think one of your favorites should be on this list. So, let's get this started. Number 10, Victini. I don't have much to really say about Victini. She's adorable and innocent. You can't really beat that combination. Now, Victini did beat out a couple other Pokemon that could have been in my top 10, such as Mew or Jirachi, simply because I just find her absolutely adorable and innocent and so sweet. Now, number 9 on the list is Typhlosion. Typhlosion, to be honest, that's all I need to say about Typhlosion. He's just Typhlosion. He's my favorite starter, and period. Enough said. Number 8. Number 8 is Scizor. Scizor is one of the best Pokemon of my favorite typing. It is a powerhouse that many people love and even more hate. It is also the first Pokemon I built competitively. Scizor is just one of those Pokemon that, since I first got Scizor, I've always loved. Number 7 on the list is Pichu. Most people would probably say that Pichu has no place on a top 10 list, but I honestly don't care. Pichu is adorable, and I have no idea how you could ever deny that face. I mean, come on, look at it! Not to mention, the fact that it turns into Pikachu and Raichu makes no difference to me. I would just throw an Everstone on Pichu and let it stay a Pichu forever. Number 6 on the list, Clefable. Clefable is an odd case and completely bumped Lucario off my list. I used Clefable in Pokemon Fire Red. It quickly became my highest level Pokemon, and that was really the only game where I ever used Bulbasaur as a starter. Sorry Bulba fans, but Clefable just kind of replaced Bulbasaur. In fact, I didn't even get a Venusaur until after I beat the Pokemon League and leveled Ivysaur from level like 19 to 40 so that it would evolve. And not to mention, Clefable's once again just an adorable Pokemon. Number 5 on my list is where it really starts getting interesting, because we have Metagross. Metagross makes my top 5 by a landslide over all the other Pokemon I could have chosen. Now, I know that Metagross isn't the fastest Pokemon, but for being one of the only Pokemon that could stand up to the dragons from all the generations and having the ability to learn the move Rock Slide through a small amount of trading, made this Pokemon a monster to use in single player. Not to mention, with its introduction in the 3rd generation, it turned a new stone for the level of power expected from a Steel type. Unfortunately, not many after it lived up to the expectations that it set. Number 4. Number 4's slot goes to Alakazam and Espeon. I couldn't decide which of these two should have this spot, so I chose to make it both. I'm not going to get into stats or competitive use, I just like these two because they are great. Alakazam and Espeon are two of the smartest Pokemon in the canon, Alakazam actually being number 1. They are also one of my favorite Pokemon types. Now, here's the thing, is that Alakazam and Espeon are kind of shallow for me as well. Whenever I build a bench, I use one or the other depending on the other Pokemon I have to use, so it's kind of, yeah, shallow is the best way of putting it. I think Alakazam looks good next to these Pokemon. I use him, and Espeon the same way. So next we're going to move on to my top 3. Now the top 3, I couldn't decide how I wanted to order them, to be honest. I wanted my top 3 to be these 3, but all 3 of them kind of are my number 1 favorites. Now, I decided that I was going to do this in a little bit different fashion from what most people would say. I think that these 3 Pokemon are just amazing. So I'm going to put them in order from 3 to 1, in the order of which I got them latest to earliest. So let's start with my number 3 favorite Pokemon, Glaceon. Okay. I know what you're thinking, so you like the Ice Queen, huh? Why yes I do. Glaceon doesn't make it into this list because of stats or nostalgia. Honestly, I just love the design. She's just a fun Pokemon to have, beautiful, strong, and majestic. That is why she is in the top 3. Not to mention, she's one of my favorite types as well, and always has been, always will be. Number 2 on this list is Arcanine. Arcanine doesn't really need explaining. He is strong, courageous, and loyal. He's the only non-legendary Pokemon to literally be classified in the Pokédex as legendary. Not to mention, he has a staple on my team for Pokemon Gold for the Game Boy. Well, I don't want to go on too long because there is still one more Pokemon on the list, and as you all know, you can go on for a long time about any reason why you could like Arcanine. I mean, it's Arcanine. My number 1 favorite Pokemon is a Pokemon that I chose for nostalgia. The fact that he was the staple of my bench for the first game I ever played, which was Pokemon Ruby. Flygon. Flygon is my all-time favorite Pokemon. My first game was Pokemon Ruby for the Game Boy Advance. I started with Mudkip and played through the game, checking out pretty much every Pokemon in the game. When I came across Trapwrench, I thought it was kinda cool and had heard rumors that it would evolve into one of the game's 2 powerhouse dragons. Little did I know that he was going to be one of the biggest staples in my team. I loved everything from coloration to typing. He carried me past the Elite Four, even destroying Draco's team and taking me on to defeat Steven Stone. Single-handedly, I might add. I've always loved this Pokemon, and I always will. He'll probably be at the top of my list for a long time. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time. This has been Drone, signing off. If you liked what you saw here, then go to the channels below for more fun from ULabs and our affiliates.